From Philadelphia, MLB Network is live from Citizens Bank Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Robbie Ray starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's had good success against left-handed hitters, hitting under 250 against him. When you're having that kind of success against the left-handers, you're going to be in a lot of games.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one as we get underway in Philadelphia. Harold, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, man, I mean, you really want to end the homestand on a great note. This is the last game at home for a really long road trip coming up. So fans are going to have to watch you on TV or listen to it on the radio. You want to give them something to kick them off with, and that is a win today.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Standing in, Chris Johnson. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
The 0-1. Hit to short. Franco has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Now in the box, Freddie Freeman. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. First pitch of the at-bat. A pitch taken for a strike around the shoulders.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And that misses 1-1. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Matt, my man, Rusty Valentine. I just like saying the name, Rusty Valentine. Okay, I'm supposed to talk about what he calls. Look, he's a little accurate on the corners. He's not going to give you much, but he's accurate. But if you go up and down.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman, number 14 on the season. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Batting fourth.
Standing in now,
right fielder,
Logan
number
Morrison.
20. Logan Morrison.
Lays off 1-0. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 6 home runs and 19 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bounce to first. London moving to his right, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. On to the bottom of the first, and the Braves have an early 1-0 advantage. Shelby Miller will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Stepping in, Jeff Escalona. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Escalona.
In tied at 93, ball 1. Harold, these Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, man, I mean, this is a big game. Nobody likes to get swept in a series. Losing the first 2 games kind of put their backs against the wall. We'll see how they respond as they try to get 1 win in this place as they get ready to get out of here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes, and he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he's forced to protect with 2 strikes as he had to reach for that one to foul it away. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Ready with another 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded to short. Simmons has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Maikel Franco. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Into the windup and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. High in the air out to center field. Upton is underneath this one, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, the shortstop, Maikel Franco.
Standing in, Maikel Franco, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Miller's got his target. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Now another 2-2. Curveball stays a little high that time.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So striding forward now, Kirk Neuenhuis. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
A check on first by Miller, and he'll dive back in. 2 out with the man at first. Runner goes. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Deontay Navarro. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Neuenhuis. 1 down.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Phillies. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Rendon charging this one. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Well, there's a one-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Here's Michael Saunders now. He comes in currently 2nd on the team in home runs. He's set. Here it comes. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Very well could have been a hit-run attempt there, but you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Oh, 2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Braves go down quietly. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Settling in now, Kirk Neuenhuis. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Kirk Neuenhuis.
Into the windup and the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. That's a swinging curveball that's down, but a superstar player like him not catching up to it, you got to pump your chest right there and feel good about your pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the for out number 1.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Braves. And at first base, Freddie Freeman. Freddie can pick it, man. Throw the ball in the dirt. Freddie's coming up with it. And don't be surprised he does a splits on you every now and then.
Stepping into the box, Edmund London comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Grounded to first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is you pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
At the plate, John Jay, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Runners on first with one down. A bullet to first base. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play. One hit's all they get. We'll go now to the top of the third. Atlanta leads it 1-0. The city's founder, William Penn, seen atop City Hall here in Philadelphia as we welcome you back to our MLB Network broadcast. Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Well, this is what you want from the guy hitting in front of the pitcher. You lead off the inning with the base hit. Now it sets up the inning. Do you bunt him over? Do you hit and run? Do you allow him to steal? A lot of things can happen now.
The pitcher, Shelby Miller, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
What I'm looking for on that right there, he pulls the bunt back, but now you know he's bunting. You tried to make him chase a pitch. Now I come back and throw him a strike and make him get it down. They give you out, take the out.
Has a look, now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Stepping in now, Emilio Bonifacio, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He flied out leading off the ball game. On a rope to the second baseman. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the one out.
Number 23, third baseman, Chris Johnson.
Ready for another chance? Chris Johnson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Comes to the plate with the runner in scoring position. He swung at that first pitch early, kind of ambushed him. I don't think the pitcher expected him to swing at that first pitch.
Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And that's in there. Base hit.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2. I got a battle. But that was the case here as he battled back and got a hit down 0-2.
In now, Logan Morrison. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
The catcher, number 30.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Popped up. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Phillies nothing. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Ben Zobrist.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
The 1-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Up with it, Navarro. But the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Digging in, Woody Francis. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A runner at first with no outs here. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
After giving up 3 runs last half inning, they come back with back-to-back hits. That's how you punch back. Just little jab right at them. Here we come.
Into the box, Robbie Ray. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. And he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder.
Striding in once again, Jeff Escalona. He's set and the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Simmons on to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons.
Leading off for
He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's the first pitch to him. Softly hit out toward short. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The left fielder, number 25, Michael Saunders.
Digging in for his second at bat, Michael Saunders. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Five runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes again. 1-2. Tapper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. 2 out, nobody on. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. In now is Anthony Rendon. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Anthony Rendon.
Into the windup and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Upton has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Michael Franco.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Franco. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, look at the stop by Freddie. It's there. He got him.
Center fielder, number 9, Kirk Neuenheis.
So striding in, Kirk Neuenheis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Drilled to first. Freeman's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Braves 5 and the Phillies nothing. Now at the plate, Shelby Miller. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Shelby Miller.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. First delivery to him on the way. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Jay has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Emilio Bonifacio.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now the 1-0 to Bonifacio. Here's Zobrist now at second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter, number 23, third baseman, Chris Johnson.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Johnson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Hot shot down the line. And that's through for a hit. So that'll extend the inning and let Freddie Freeman come to the plate.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been
First
on some
baseman,
kind of
number
hot
5.
streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. One 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Braves lead this one 5-0. Digging in to try it again. Edmund London. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Morrison. 1 down. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see there that they're currently residing in 2nd place in the NL in that category. In now is John Jay. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, and it's 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Navarro the sign, the 1-1. Hit hard to short. Simmons is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman, number 18, and Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, this cold streak had seen him drop his average below 220, so that's a welcome single, not only from him, but the manager as well.
Stepping up now, Woody Francis. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now a called strike. It's 1-1. Set and the 1-1 pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Saunders is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Marco Estrada takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 28, Marco Estrada.
Ready once again, Logan Morrison. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Logan Morrison.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a day with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1-2. Here it comes. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. It's a solo home run for Logan Morrison. His 2nd home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world, and when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Ready for another chance? Deoner Navarro. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball one. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left.
That was the fourth foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
The 2-2 one more time. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Lifted into center field. Neuenhuis over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
0-1. Here it comes. Rendon down at third. And now from the air, a jump throw. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop. And then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Here's Michael Saunders now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got the count. 2-2.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Sent on the ground out to second. Zobrist is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Braves 6 and the Phillies nothing. Adrian Beltre is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Adrian Beltre.
Up and in for ball 1. He'll start this one at 269. 14 homers and 32 driven in. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. Popped high in the air. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jeff Escalona.
Now at the plate, Jeff Escalona. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Wind up and the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Now Miller on 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Miller into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Morrison moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one, but before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Brian Morris comes on to pitch now hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Brian Morris.
Digging in once again, Melvin Upton Jr.
Leading off
He's
for
1 for
Atlanta.
2 in the ball game.
Center fielder, number 2, Melvin Upton Jr.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here it comes. That's wide. 2-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Just got a piece up the line. Scooped up on the backhand. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. Show track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Standing in now, Shelby Miller. And a ball 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Full count. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
I really liked that he gave up nibbling out of the zone, trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Emilio Bonifacio. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 2 now, as that's in there at the knees. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Braves, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Ready for another shot now. Michael Franco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Michael Franco.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lays off. 2-2 now. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
In now, Kirk Neuenhuis. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Morrison on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, first baseman, Edmund London.
Striding in once again, Edmund London. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Phillies down in order. They still find themselves down 6-0. Here's Chris Johnson now. He's 2 for 3
Leading
thus
off
far.
for Atlanta, third baseman, Chris Johnson.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Fielded by Rendon. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs. 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
Ready with the 0-2. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Escalona is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Good performance thus far by the visiting Braves. They lead this one in the 8th as you get a look at our line score thus far. Logan Morrison will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-0. In now is John Jay. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Beck. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now Miller on 1-1.
Ball two.
And the changeup is way low that time. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Digging in and looking for more, Ben Zobrist. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope.
And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-0 delivery. 2-0 now.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Miller readies the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Now batting, catcher, Woody Francis.
Now at the plate, Woody Francis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt, and I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Here it comes. 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Saunders ranging back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, pitcher, Ryan Morris.
Brock
Your attention,
Holt
please.
will get the call here as he'll hit for the
Phillies,
pitcher.
Number 34, Brock Holt.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Morrison going back on it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit.
Your
Matt
attention, please.
McCormick enters
Now
now in a
pitching for the
mop-up
Phillies,
role as he'll try to keep the
number
deficit
12,
right where it is.
Matt McCormick.
Stepping in and ready for another shot,
for
Deoner Navarro.
Catcher,
He'll try and lead things off
Deoner
here in inning number
Navarro.
9. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Ready on 1-2. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. He'll try again. 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Navarro is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready now, Michael Saunders. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
Here's Melvin Upton Jr. now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Jay is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jim Johnson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Chris Coughlin is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. At the plate, Jeff Escalona. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Simmons. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The third baseman,
good
number
pitch
6,
right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Pitch on the way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounder down the line at third. Backhanded throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
The batter, number 7,
and definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Into the box, Maikel Franco. Swing and a liner. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a called strike two as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
6-0 the final shutout score today. Atlanta pick up win number 70. Shelby Miller hangs win number 11 on his line. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves: 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For Philadelphia, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.